Hello there, my beautiful Aries friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, my beautiful friends, we are about to enter the energy of the new moon in Cancer. Now, this new moon is actually calling us all home. This home isn't a place. It's actually within ourselves. So Spirit is calling us back to ourselves. This moon's energy is going to come in softly, very subtly, and we're going to feel it within our emotions. So you're going to feel emotional around this new moon. Allow your emotions to flow here, everyone. This energy is going to be full of truths as well. So a lot is going to come to your awareness. And it's going to be a moment for all of us to pause, to feel into what we're moving through, to feel into our emotions, and to plant some roots that come from our heart. Now, your emotions are not a weakness. They're actually your compass. And right now, Spirit is asking you to rise in this energy and allow this reading to hold you because you're exactly where you need to be in your life's journey right now. So let's pull some cards and see what it is that Spirit is wanting to share with you today. All right, Aries, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you as you move into this new moon energy. So we're going to start with a moon mantra. This is a moon mantra that Spirit wants you to carry with you as you are flowing through this energy. So I awaken from the slumber of darkness to be reborn anew. With a clear and discerning heart, I prune what is no longer needed. Standing raw and naked, I am washed clean by the rain, ready to begin tending to the new growth surrendering me. So I'm going to read this one more time for you. So again, feel free to write this down and use it. I awaken from the slumber of darkness to be reborn anew. With a clear and discerning heart, I prune what is no longer needed. Standing raw and naked, I am washed clean by the rain, ready to begin tending to the new growth surrounding me. Okay, so this is where Spirit is wanting you to focus on your internal garden, meaning you. They want you to focus on yourself. You are emerging as a new version of yourself, Aries. I feel some of you are reinventing yourself in some way, maybe a part of yourself, but there's fragments, bits and pieces that have fallen away, and it's time for you to rise now. They're asking you to rise again. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting here for you Three of Swords. All right. So this is what we are releasing and healing through is pain and trauma. Pain from our past, pain from our relationships, pain from, growing up, our childhood, these kinds of things. Words, stories, all kinds of things that we can hold on to that weigh heavy on us. I feel some of you are going to experience a breakthrough around healing. Your heart center here is being encouraged to open and be vulnerable and naked right now to renew and replenish that energy. Vitality is coming in. This is the Three of Swords for you here, Aries. So next we are getting the Devil card. This is something that you have been carrying for a very long time, something that you feel you had to carry, something you feel that was attached to you. It was very sticky, this energy, however it showed up for you. This could be an addiction that you are battling, an addiction that you are releasing because it's caused a lot of hurt and pain in your life. This could be a habit. This could be a person, right? The devil is definitely present here. So this is something that Spirit is bringing your awareness around. And you get to make a choice here on how you want to deal with this. So the Devil card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this energy subtly. We've got the Judgment card. This is a moment in your life, an experience that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. This is what I'm getting here. And What I'm also seeing here for some of you, Aries, is there's bits and pieces of your parents within your story. I don't know why this is coming up. I feel that, you know, your history or your story isn't exactly like your parents or one of your parents, but there's little bits and pieces, like it's a different recipe that you are experiencing. It's a different experience, but it feels almost the same. Now, there's a realization or something happening here within the judgment energy for you. So we're going to take a look at that. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards resonate for you. So share with me in the comment section below. All right, so we've got dark and we have light. So I feel some of you are working on balancing energies within yourself. This could be egos, parts of ourselves that are being drawn out. These are our shadows, the things that we have to face. And the light is coming in. It feels like an alarm is sounding. I don't know, there's an alarm sounding. So I feel this reading for you is almost like a wake-up call, or it is bringing you information that you're needing to hear as you're walking through your life's journey right now. Okay, something's coming through here for you in a big way. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also, take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs, because they will put the pieces together for you. I'm sorry, but I feel the Devil card is also a distraction for some of you. Like it gets in the way of what you're trying to do. So this could be a habit. This could be, again, an addiction. You know, something that gets in the way, somewhere you put your energy and attention to, you know, this isn't benefiting you. Okay. So I'm seeing you battling. I feel this is you battling yourself in some way. It's like you're getting in the way of something. This could be emotions that you've been carrying that pop up, that are triggered. This could be like this looping energy that you experience, because I'm definitely getting something looping. And I feel this has to do with your childhood. This has to do something with your parents. This could be childhood wounds or traumas that you're carrying around. Yeah, I don't know why this is coming up for you in this way. I don't know if any of you have gone through some sort of an experience in your life recently where, you know, old wounds are being drawn out in some way. Maybe you're speaking to someone, like something is being rehashed here. So that's just in the background for some of you. And it's not even in the background, they're saying. So what I'm getting here, it's just there. It is being drawn out because it needs to be heard. It needs to be expressed. So those of us that are carrying weight, especially emotional weight, through our experiences in life, with relationships we've had with our parents, growing up, society, the world, whatever this is for you, I feel that there's a new channel that is opening up that is going to allow you to express yourself in a way that is healing. This is what's happening here. And Spirit wants you to allow yourself to actually express and share and talk about whatever this is. So, you know, if you're not comfortable talking to someone, maybe write it all down. You have to get it outside of yourself. It can't stay inside of you. Right? This is something that I feel this new moon is opening you up to the healing that you have been sensing and feeling, something that you have been wanting to do. It's something that you've been craving, right? So this is how it's coming in. And this new moon is going to act like a mirror. Okay, so Spirit is going to reflect to you. I feel your shadows. I'm getting angel and devil coming in. You know how we get the angel and devil on our shoulders, and there's like words, and maybe you're kind of in between trying to decide, or you're having a hard time because we have the devil energy present. Okay, so Allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to express yourself. Sometimes we need to seek professional help around this, or, you know, pick up the phone and talk to someone on a phone line. There's something here that communication is going to be key. And, you know, sometimes, like with me, I've had a lot of different kinds of experiences in my life, a lot of hardships I have gone through. And I always found a way to express what it is that I needed to express through being creative. And one form of me getting out darker energies within me is music. So music, I create synthwave. I've spoken about this on my channel before, but when I'm creating music, it's very dark. And I don't know what it is, but that dark energy just flows out of me. And I feel this because most of my life I lived in a lot of dark energies, a lot of hardships, and I feel some of you also have as well. These are things that you maybe can't speak about, and I'm not asking you to be vulnerable in sharing the details of your life. I'm just asking you to take those emotions, that weight, and give it a different name, right? Give it a different name, give it a different kind of a power than what you're feeling right now with this. This has to do with old stuff that you're carrying around. This new moon is opening this up for you, for some of you, right? So it is, I awaken from the slumber of darkness to be reborn anew. This is what's happening. You're going through a major rebirthing energy right now. And there's a shedding of the devil energy, darkness, addictions, patterns, habits, things that are no longer aligning to us. So I feel that what's happening is this reinvention of yourself, this, you know, emerging as this new version of yourself. Maybe you have new beliefs, new ways of doing things. I'm seeing a lifestyle change happening here, a change to your diet. Maybe you have decided you're not going to eat refined sugar anymore. Maybe you're implementing beef tallow into your diet in some way because you're looking and focusing on your health. I feel some of you have become aware of this. And you know what? Some of you have been walking down this road where you have been eliminating energies that no longer serve your higher purpose, and you're living in this place of peace and harmony, and you're able to share this with others in some way. So many kinds of energy that are coming up through here for you, Aries. Many of your energies that are coming through, this is what I'm getting. And I'm getting flooded with a lot of intuitive downloads here. So a lot of information coming in really fast. I'm getting a lot of different visuals, so I can't pick one because it's just fading really quick. We have, what is this that's coming through? It's getting in the way, and you know this. What is this for you? You can share with me in the comment section below. Spirit is asking you, how are you doing, Aries? Like, how are you really doing in your life? How are you doing? Write that down on a sheet of paper. And, you know, whenever you have time alone to just sit with yourself, to speak out loud how you're really doing. You know, maybe you're doing really good. Maybe you had a really good day today. So there's something they're wanting you to express. And I just feel that the Three of Swords is incredibly strong, this energy. And maybe something's happened in your life and it is triggered you or has drawn out these emotions that you feel you can't control. Maybe this is something that you have been working on in your life, is learning how to manage those emotions and not allowing these external energies poke at you, right? So you are incredibly brave, Aries, and there's passion burning within you. This passion can sometimes come out as anger, as a reaction, and you know, that's just a confirmation that you're very passionate, Aries, but we can alchemize and transmute this energy into something else. And I feel this is where that new channel is coming through, is working on, because I feel some of you are expressing an emotion or some sort of a past experience through anger, or not even voicing it at all. That's really interesting. Spirit is sharing this, is perhaps you're kind of battling within yourself with this fear of, because this devil is showing up as fear for some of you in a big, big way. The fear of how you talk, the way that you sound, or the words that you use. Or you feel like you have so much that you have in your mind, but you don't have the words to share it or express it, right? So I feel the exact same way. I have a lot of different things that I have in my mind, especially with intuitive downloads, where I find sometimes it's really difficult for me to express or put into vocabulary, like words, what this means, or how to even, like, I know what it is, I feel it, I sense it, I know I'm very smart in my head. And then when I'm trying to speak it, the fear, I don't know what it is. So I'm actually learning to work on how to express myself that is more in tune with what I'm actually thinking, what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing. So perhaps you're going through the same thing and you're doing a really good job, Aries. Spirit is letting you know you're doing a really good job. And whatever this is, this fear, it's time to work on it. It's time to turn that fear into one of your greatest strengths. And I feel unintentionally, the energy around you is this is what's happening here. So we've got the Judgment card. This is a moment in your life's history that is going down or unfolding is the words that Spirit is using here. And you've had a moment like this in your history before somewhere. They're saying this right now. And this experience is different than the one you've had, but it feels the same. And there's some wisdom, there's some knowledge that is coming in from something from, I feel this is like 9-10 years ago, something that you experienced 9-10 years ago, Aries. Go back to that because there's some wisdom, some knowledge, something that you carry within yourself that is going to give you the strength to move through whatever it is that you're going through now. This could be you going through an experience 9-10 years ago. This could be someone else's experience, a story that you remember. Maybe it has to do with your parents. Maybe it has to do with a belief. Maybe it has to do with a reinvention of you back then, right? And now you're going through something similar, but it's a different recipe this time. So it's really, really interesting how these cards' energies are coming through. Now we have angels here. Angels are going to be prominent in your life as far as symbols and signs. So Aries, you may be seeing angels somewhere. This could be an angel statue. It could be the image of an angel. You might be saying angel to someone. You consider, your child an angel, right? Your parents called you angel, or your dog's name is Angel, your cat, the word angel, like angel is showing up for you in some way. And they're even, I'm getting someone that is mistaking the word angle for angel. So I don't know why that's coming through. It's a confirmation for somebody out there. Angle or angel. Maybe you misspelled angle or angel. So the trumpets are sounding here as well. I'm getting choir. I'm seeing something with music. I don't know if you were in the choir when you were young. This is coming in, and maybe you used to play the trumpet. I don't know. This is coming in as a confirmation for you, but something to do with angels and trumpets. Maybe this has to do with church, you going to church, some sort of information. Maybe this has to do with some sort of, verse in the Bible or a story in the Bible. There's some sort of a connection to something here with the Judgment card for you. So what's happening is this new moon is actually sharing with you what you need to do through the reflections that are being shared with you in your life experience. And I'm seeing you having a conversation with someone, and these words, this conversation, and I feel it's really important because fear of being vulnerable, fear of authentically sharing what you feel. So what I'm getting is a mask someone's wearing, and the Judgment card is you taking that mask off, or someone taking that mask off, and the truth coming out through that finally. And the truth I'm getting is not as bad as you think it is, because I feel whoever is receiving the truth is understanding it, is almost like in a similar kind of an energy. So it's really interesting what's unfolding for you, and you're actually shifting into a new experience in your life where the old no longer exists. And there is this awakening, this reinvention of yourself happening, and you rising, right? So this is you now entering a new world, a new experience in your life, a new chapter. And whatever's there that was in the old no longer has power over you. So Spirit is just reminding you and bringing awareness around this. The awareness for you is going to be very powerful, because when you know, you can't unknow it. When you know it, you can't unknow it. So there you get to make a choice whether or not you're going to keep this in your life, if you're going to learn to work with it, create some balance around it, channel it into something different, because that is the power that you have. And passion might be burning through, redirecting anger, like going out to the gym and punching a punching bag. What I used to do, Aries, is play video games. So whenever I felt worked up, especially stress and heaviness from work, day-to-day life, even traffic. Oh my goodness, traffic used to drive me crazy. And I just changed that. I started listening to podcasts. I created music lists, but podcasts were the biggest one, or learning, right? I used to then look forward to my drives because I couldn't wait to listen to a podcast to learn something. And this is the way this energy is coming in for you as well, is to direct it somewhere else. So whenever I get really worked up at work, and I was a manager in my world, so I had to deal with people, I had to manage people, I had to put out fires, right? Meaning like co-worker fires, like staff fires, like people going at each other, not getting along. So the frustration of that, the heaviness of that, I take it home and I would play GTA or Mortal Kombat. And that was just an outlet for me to release that energy, so I'm not taking it out anywhere else, right? So yeah, I would go into GTA, grab a car, maybe steal a cop's car and drive around doing all these crazy things, but that's a game. It's an outlet. It's not real. It's not like I want to do that in real life. I would never encourage you to do that. It's just something that I was able to do to release energy, or playing Mortal Kombat, right? So, and using all those, I'm a button masher, by the way, so you don't want to play against me because I'll beat you. And it's only because I'm a button masher. So the angels, these are coming up really strongly here. So I feel that angels are visiting you at night when you're sleeping. So they just said it like that. They come in and they visit you at night when you're sleeping. And those of you that are experiencing angels at night, you can share with me how they're showing up for you, whether it's in your dreams, as verses in the Bible, perhaps, because I feel you're communicating with them somehow. Okay, so what we're going to do now is pull a bonus card. This is the Soul Mirror Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. Okay, so this is a card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. You are going through a period of growth, dying, and evolving. Oh my goodness, this is connecting with your card spread today. So what a perfect card today. So some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. So growth is occurring and they want you to go through the process of this. Okay, so don't be afraid. Spirit wants you to release the fear. Trust the process. So keep your focus on self-discovery and exploration. The path of evolution is a winding one, full of twists and turns, but also full of opportunities for personal development and growth. Keep an open heart and mind and bear witness to the gifts of transformation. The world turns on its axis, caterpillars transform into butterflies, leaves grow and fall with the seasons, waves break on the shore. Every living, breathing cell flows and grows through its cycles, including you, Aries. There will be times this has its strains and pressures. During these times, know that nothing lasts forever. As the world around you changes, so will you if you choose to accept it. I know sometimes when we're going through hardships or experiences in our lives that are extremely difficult, we don't want to choose to accept them. But this is where you are growing through this process, through this experience. So you have to allow yourself to move through it. So to accept your evolution is to accept your growth with a loving embrace. Keep growing spiritually, learning and healing as you are now, and your soul will continue to flourish through its expansion, just like the tallest branches of a tree reaching towards the sun. Often the fear of our perceived growing pain holds us back so much that we choose to remain in a stagnant and unhealthy state. Know that you are eternally held and guided, and that the fabric of the world will automatically fill voids when you let go of that which holds you back. From death comes new life and regrowth. Transformation is the unfolding of evolution, so witness your eternal being in this lifetime. We have some journaling prompts here, reflection prompts. Feel free to write these down. How can I cultivate a mindset of loving embrace towards my own evolution and growth. How can I trust and believe in the guidance and support I receive from the universe as I navigate through my growth and evolution? What I like to do with journaling prompts is I like to pull tarot cards, and I see what the messages the tarot cards bring me with these journaling prompts and how I connect with them. So you can try that for yourself as well. So you're going through a growth period. Okay, so you are awakening from the slumber of darkness to be reborn anew. That mantra is incredibly powerful for you, Aries. So we're going to close off with an angel number. This angel number is going to be guiding you through this new moon's energy. So write this down and carry it with you. Sacred match. We have a sacred match. So 222, if you're seeing this number, you're vibrating in harmony right now. There's a collaboration happening. Spirit wants you to collaborate with an energy that has matched up with you recently. They want you to keep going. They want you to create some balance in your life, stability, right? So stability within yourself, staying grounded. It's time to start planting seeds. We got a union that is coming in here, a union, a marriage, a dance, a rhythm and flow that is in harmony. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.